Good afternoon, students. Myself, Munshi Rushidul Islam, Assistant Professor, Department of Mechanical Engineering, GIS, College of Engineering, Kollani, Noida. Now, today, I am going to present a new module topic. That topic name is friction. Now, today is actually the lecture number 7. Now, I am going to present first what are the behavior of friction and frictional properties that is very important role plays in the various mechanical component when the bodies are in contact position, when the bodies are in static conditions or dynamic conditions. Everything can be discussed in this class. So first today is actually lecture number 7, and the module that I covered for today's class, that is the module number 2, and today point is introduction to friction. So first of all, what is friction and what are the purpose of the friction, what are the different types of friction and the frictional behavior, the factors affecting the friction, and what are the causes of friction. Everything can be discussed in this class. Now, so first, what is friction? In general conception, the friction is actually a phenomena when an external force is applied on a body, and that is actually to move over the surface to another body, and one opposing force act along the common surface or any of the contact of the two bodies. That is actually the case of the definition of friction. But in simple cases, the opposing force is called as a friction force or frictional resistance. That is actually the definition of the friction. Now let us see the next slide. Learning objectives. So learning objective, first, why we learn the friction chapter. So first I can explain what causes friction and how it affects the motion of the objective. Now next, I can identify and describe the 4 types of friction. I can give the example of the 4 types of friction. And now forces, and this is the and pictorial view, and the example, simple example of the friction. Suppose when we are ready to jump one place to another place, there also be a frictional resistance or frictional force is there. So suppose friction forces, the friction is actually a force that opposes motion between the two surfaces. Suppose we are trying to jump in one portion, that means we are in running conditions, but I am in running conditions, but surface is not running, surface is static conditions. But on that cases, friction also be there. One surface may be in running conditions or maybe in moving conditions, and one part is fixed. That also a frictional behavior, frictional resistance would act on the surface between the contacting area. Now friction occurs because the surface of any object is rough. For certain cases, even surfaces that feel smooth are covered with microscopic hills and valleys. Just view the actual figure that on the screen. Suppose the black point that are indicating a surface, but in actual cases, if I see the surface, that makes view in a simple smooth surface, but that is not a smooth surface. If I see in that surface in microscopic microscope, we can get peak and valley point on the surfaces, just like the view that you seen in the screen. That is the actual case of the friction. So each and every surface is looks like a very smooth surface, but obviously every surface has some friction when the body or when the surface are in contact position. Without friction we are not stand in the earth. So friction is the major role plays each and every body of the lifestyle, or each and every point of every second, every steps in our life. When two surfaces are in contact, the hills and valley of one surface stick to the hills and valley of the other surfaces. That you seen in the figure, that the one surface moved over the another surface. So friction force, if you indicate in the left hand side, that red arrow indicate the friction force, and right hand side, that means the applied force is apply on the opposite direction. So that's why some friction also act on the surfaces where the two surfaces are in contact position. Friction factors. So lot of friction factors are there. That friction is actually calculated according to the cases. Suppose the amount of friction depends on these two parameters. Amount of friction depends on the two parameters. That means the two main points are needed to the factorizing friction. First, roughness of the surfaces. So which surface is more rough, that surface have more friction and required more friction. The force pushing the surfaces together, just like the figure that you seen in the screen, motion is act in rightward and friction also act in leftward direction. So if I consider how to calculate the coefficient of friction, if the limiting friction force, that means suppose RFL is actually, if I consider the limiting friction force, so that's why that is actually directly proportional to the normal reaction between the two bodies when the bodies are in contact position. So for that cases, RFL, that means RFL means limiting friction force, L for limiting, F for friction, R means the force. So limiting friction force is directly proportional to the normal reaction. If I denoted by capital R, so RFL is equal to mu into R. So that mu is called as a coefficient of friction. So that is actually the case of the coefficient of friction, how to calculate. Now, will the tube roll less over a smooth surface or a rough surface? Why? So that is actually the scene if you see in actual cases. Just see the video again just follow. Yes, that is actually the case. If the surface will be a smooth surface, the roller can roll maximum distance, but if rough surfaces, the roller cannot be rolled because the less friction force are there on smooth surfaces, but in rough surfaces maximum frictional force will act between the two surfaces when the surfaces are in contact position. That is actually the case of the difference force behavior, friction force behavior on smooth surfaces and rough surfaces. Now, which has more friction and why? 100 pounds and 40 pounds. So obviously friction force also apply on the maximum weight surfaces, weight on the surfaces, because maximum weight would act on downward direction. So maximum weight means the maximum force also is required to move this body. So maximum force is required on 100 pounds to move this body. So maximum force is required. That means that is not possible to easily to cover up from one shape to another shape. So for that cases, the 100 pounds weight maximum force is required, but in opposite sides 40 pounds less friction force is required. So that is actually the case. The 100 pounds box, because the force pushing together in higher, so the heels and valleys are in closer contact. Friction factor review. Number 1, roughness. So the rougher the surfaces, the more hills and valleys there are, and greater the friction. Number 1 cases. Number 2 case, the force pushing together or weight. That means the force is increased, the hills and valleys will be in closer contact and friction will increase. Now the amount of surface area in fluids. That means besides the factor review, some laws of friction will also be there. Suppose static friction law, dynamic friction law. So what are the main laws depends upon some friction. So first condition, static friction law, and that is actually the direction of the friction force. In static cases, the direction of the friction force is always opposite to the direction of the motion of the body, and it acts along the common force. That means the common surface of two bodies. That is actually the case number 1 of the static friction. Now the case number 2, the friction, it is actually self-adjusting force, and as long as the body are in rest conditions. Now case number 3, the limiting force, which is actually the friction force, can rise and balance the external applied force, and beyond that it remains constant, which is actually known as the limiting force, and that is indicating is, suppose L for limiting, F for limiting force, F means force, R means actually the limiting resultant force. So that is actually, that are the actually case of the static friction force. Now the next case is amount of surface area in fluid. The amount of surface area are affect the friction between the object in liquid and gases. Example, swimming. The surface area in fluid. Surface area in fluid. The amount of surface area affect the friction on a moving object under the following circumstance. Suppose example 1, the air resistance. Air resistance such as the size of the parachute. The size of the parachute, it is actually the case of the air resistance. Now next, the resistance of an object as it glides through over water. That means such as a boat. Boat is a simple example of the resistance in glides over the water. Surface area between solids. Now the gravity and friction. Suppose one body moves over another, and the surface would be in inclined shape. so on that cases, the amount of surface area in contact actually does not affect the friction between the two solids, but in actual cases, the reason for larger surface areas have more torque or more contact, but the pressure between the two is less. The pressure between the two is less. That's why the increase in the friction area is offset by the reduction in pressure. Now, but there are, suppose in this slide, suppose there are one law also be there, that is actually the law on sliding friction. That means in sliding friction, that means the frictional behavior between the two solid surfaces are also contacting when the sliding friction is governed by the follows the laws. That is, suppose for the case number 1, the direction of sliding friction is always the opposite direction on the moving body, and it acts along the common contact surface on the bodies. That is case number 1. Case number 2, on sliding friction, that is actually the magnitude is little less than the limiting friction. Now case number 3, the magnitude of sliding friction bears a constant ratio with normal reaction. That is the case number 3. Now case number 4, that also under the sliding friction, that means the sliding friction is independent on the motion of the body. And now case number 5, the sliding friction is considerably less than the rolling friction. But there are, suppose if you see the another slides on previous slides, suppose in these slides, just in this slide, if you follow the surface roughness on smooth surface and rough surface, rolling just this body, if you see this in the screen, the roller can roll on the surfaces. So obviously the rolling the friction also a important point in the friction, so that some laws also be there, rolling friction law also be there. So suppose the rolling friction law, the first point would be the friction, the direction of the rolling friction is always opposite to the direction of the roller. This point is similar to all the friction force, just like sliding friction, static friction. Now case number 2, the rolling friction act along the line which is tangential to the roller at any point of contact. Now case number 3, on rolling friction, that is actually rolling friction is inversely proportional. Rolling friction is inversely proportional to the radius of the rolling body. Now case number 4, the magnitude of the rolling friction is considerably less, and the magnitude of the rolling friction is considerably less by the sliding friction. So in three type of friction force, so 3 type of frictional laws can also be already discussed in these classes. Now the one common point is there, that is actually the direction of the friction is always opposite to the direction of the force or direction of the body or motion of the body. That point is common, otherwise other points are different among the 3 friction law. So that are actually the case of this type of friction. So next, that is already discussed surface area between the solids. And now next classes, in the next class we can discuss what are the different types of friction and how the behavior of the different types of friction. So that's all for the today's class. Thank you.